If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Luke. We've got a great show for you guys in the break room tonight. A lot of fire, a lot of big names. Dak Prescott, Brett Favre have not pulled either of those names in the replica helmet series. Our jerseys are just a couple days new, so a bunch of stuff left in those. Our minis, brand new as of last night. Names like Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper. They're called the new minis because it's big-time receivers on new NFL teams. A lot of special team minis in there, flashes, lunars, etc. I'm fired up for a big show. Luke, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, filling in this Sunday evening. Happy to be here with you, and I'm happy to get into that replica series. Like you said, so many good names still left in there. Those big headliner names you mentioned, Prescott and Favre. So happy to be here with you and rip some boxes tonight.
Absolutely. Luke, it almost feels like you're kind of becoming a staple here. I know you're more in the shipping area. I know we're going to have some fresh teammates coming in to the room soon, but it almost feels like you're not filling in with how often you've been here this week.
I like the bullpen catcher. You know, I got I got the shin guards on and whatnot just in case. So.
That's right.
Happy
awesome.
to hop in.
Well, good deal. Thanks, Luke. You know how we start the program. We head on over to the randomizer for our dice roller. Let's get that pulled up here. Dice roller, we need a 6 or higher. Rolling 2 virtual dice, a 6 and a 2, 8. That was the dice roll in the early show, my favorite number. So hopefully that is some good luck for us. Let's see what our chase is going to be. It was the Brett Favre helmets in the early show. Let's see what we got in the night show. Oh my goodness, here we go. It is the Brett Favre helmets again. Brett Favre, that is named after Brett Favre. They did call him Brett Favre on draft night when he was drafted by not the Packers, the Falcons, actually. So I shouldn't have deleted the early show because it is the exact same chase. Definitely think we can get a couple of those knocked off. Again, Brett Favre, Dak Prescott, neither of those guys have been pulled in the break room. Give you guys a rundown of where we're at right now. We are pretty open on the break page, so let's get those orders in coming in a hurry. 10 spots to go in the beater box, 8 to go in that new mini helmet series, 7 in the OBJ jerseys, 7 in the Brett Favre, 6 in the buzzer beater diamond helmets, 5 in the Brotherly Love Authentics, and then 5 in that micro draft. So let's get rolling on the breaks, guys. Let's get rolling. I would love to knock out a bunch of breaks tonight. We definitely need some help, though, because we have no pre-fills. So got to get moving on the breaks. This is the series, Luke. This is it right here. This is the one that we're talking about. Sick list of headliners. Those 4 at the bottom, definitely have not seen any of those guys pulled in the break room. Dak Prescott, talented young quarterback for the Cowboys on that flash helmet. We got Marvin Harrison, a guy that doesn't sign a lot in memorabilia. He's 5th all-time in career catches, the great receiver. Brett Favre, a guy didn't even miss games. I mean, he was that good for that long. Had all the records when he retired until, a certain Manning, Breeze, and Brady passed him up. But Favre is a legend. And then Ray Lewis, the NFL's all-time tackle leader officially, is in that series. 7 to go. Definitely want to get rolling with that one. The minis are fresh. If you're looking for a series with fresh headliners, names that have not been pulled in the room, Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah, 6 seasons, 6 Pro Bowls. He's went from the Chiefs to the Dolphins. We have that sick Warren Moon Flash, the great quarterback. Played for a lot of teams. Oilers, Vikings, Seahawks among them. Amari Cooper on the Browns Flash, one of the best route runners in the league. Devontae Adams on that Raiders Flash. Then I know you guys pulled Ray Lewis last night, that Lewis Lunar, but Tony Dorsett, the great running back. Hines Ward, the great Steelers receiver. So a lot of big names in the minis. Kind of giving you guys a lowdown of some of the fire in the room. The jerseys are also pretty new, Luke. A lot of big names. NFL's leading rusher from last year, Jonathan Taylor on that Colts jersey. Michael Irvin, Cowboys great receiver, 3-time Super Bowl champ. Speaking of Super Bowl champion receivers, Odell Beckham Jr. this past season won the Super Bowl and caught a touchdown. We have O.J. Simpson. The Juice is on the loose in a bunch of our series. And then Kirk Cousins on that Vikings jersey. I have not seen that get pulled in the room either. So let us know where you guys want to go. Let us know where you're headed. And let us know what you're up to this weekend. Luke, have you had a good weekend so far?
Yeah, it's been a good time. Yesterday I hopped in here, so I was on both shows, so that was a good time.
And you've been breaking a lot lately, actually, right?
I think I've got 2 under my belt now, so it's definitely some stuff to work on, but it's a good time.
Sure. Well, so you can pinch hit in both roles, both the breaker and producer. Good evening, Edmund Ray Lambeth. Luke, we are talking a lot about that Cowboys series, the Dak Prescott out there in the Brett Favre replica helmet series. Edmund Ray Lambeth is one of the guys that really wants that helmet. Edmund is a diehard Cowboys fan, really wants that Dak Prescott. Edmund, I don't know if you were in here yesterday, but the jerseys, Michael Irvin, as my voice squeaks there, Michael Irvin out there in the jerseys as well. So this is the room for the Cowboy fans. That new mini helmet series, by the way, Luke, in the early show, we pulled a Trayvon Diggs that was not a headliner. Trayvon Diggs Flash Mini.
Just chilling in there.
So that mini helmet series is definitely fantastic. So I've had a good weekend between shows. I went to the engagement party of one of my best high school friends. So that was fun. I had a good time. It was my dog's birthday yesterday. Celebrated Messi's second birthday. So it's been a fun-filled weekend, as Edmund is saying nice about those Cowboys in our break room. Let's go. You guys got to keep me busy ripping boxes. Luke works in shipping. We got to keep him busy shipping you guys the wins.
Right?
And the orders.
Some action here.
Getting some action. Hands got to work, man. We got to work. Put us to work, guys. We don't want to sit here. Let's get put to work.
What we're here for.
That's what we're here for. We're here to rip boxes. Here to have a good time for sure in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. We got Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight. Colorado Avalanche with the 3-2 lead, looking to close out the Tampa Bay Lightning on the road. Going to be a tough task. Tampa has won the last 2 Stanley Cups. They did win Game 5 in Colorado, so now they're back home, looking to even the series at 3. Tampa could come back and win this series down 3-1. That'd be something.
Very possible.
It is very possible.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. Yankees back on the winning track today. Did take down the Astros. Yankees had lost a couple games in a row, and that sounds like a forever losing streak for those guys.
Yeah, they've been great this year.
Big win for them today over the Astros. There were actually no hit yesterday. Yankees got right? No hit. Yeah, that was crazy. Cubs with a 6-5 win over the Cardinals in 11 innings. White Sox with the 4-3 win over the Orioles. So not many days we can say that both Chicago baseball teams got wins.
Hey, I'll take it, right?
We'll take it. So looks like Dylan Cease had 13 strikeouts, Luke. I'm seeing the headline.
That's quite a few.
So he definitely was dealing.
Have a day.
Have a day, Dylan. Let's have a day in the breaks. I had a lot of great folks in the early show. Chris Reitmeyer, Aaron Harper, a new customer, Dominic Veluso, Dolphins Nation, Robert Reeves, Robert Boulay. Larry Rossland was back with us. Hasn't been in the room in a while. We had, of course, Jason Amer, Bob Boulay. Wouldn't be a show with those two guys. Carlo was in the room. Nicholas was in the room. Brian Little, Sean Plazola. I mean, had a lot of folks in the room. New customer Ashley Green as well. So let's get some customers for tonight's program. Let's get rocking and rolling with those orders, guys. We can definitely knock off a bunch of breaks. Definitely going to get that Brett Favor done. Let me get that Chase item look a little bit cleaner for you guys. Chase item of the day, wheel spin. Luke, how you been spinning on that wheel?
I've been doing all right. I don't think I've gone below like 45. I think it's been 45 and up in my time the last week or so.
So Matt is our owner. Matt was spinning fire in the room, and I think he, a lot of us try to spin good for our customers. Matt, of course, he's the owner, doesn't want to give away free cash. So Matt's trying to spin low, and he kept spinning high. He was spinning 90s, 70s, 80s, and he decided in the early show he was going to give it a little extra whirl. He wasn't spinning hard enough, he said. Yeah. So that's why it was landing on those 70s, 80s, 90s. He did get a 22, so finally cooled off on the wheel a little.
He's got the revolutions per minute down.
Yes, he does. Definitely working on that. So let's put that to work as well. Let's get that Brett Favor closed up. I will drop the live break page link in the chat. Luke, I'll be honest, I'm also a little bit surprised that we haven't done a buzzer beater in a couple shows. The buzzer beater Diamond Authentics. We had a customer here in the early show. I think Chris Reitmeyer was telling us the Justin Jefferson he got in that series was sick. So Justin Jefferson in the buzzer beater, not only was he not a headliner, these are the headliner photos in here. He was not a headliner, but guess what? He didn't even appear in this other section, like Drew Brees, Tony Romo, Diggs, Dickerson, Sanders, O.J. Simpson. He was an and more guy.
Just an example of what you could find in there.
Yes, the buzzer beater Diamond series. If you're looking for the best series in the room as far as high-end helmets and quality of hits and good non-headliner hits, the buzzer beater is definitely the series for you. If you're looking for a series that's fresh with a bunch of headliners left, the minis and the jerseys, both of those dropping within the last 48 hours. And actually, surprisingly, the Brett Favor, even though we're probably more than halfway done with that one, all the best headliners are still left in that series. We've had a lot of good headliners getting pulled early in series lately. We did pull the Jonathan Taylor, of course. That's a great hit. But the Brett Favre, the Dak Prescott, the Marvin Harrison, the Ray Lewis, all of those are out there in that Brett Favre replica helmet series. Luke, I'll be honest, I don't get it. That we haven't gotten on like a 7 helmet night with the Brett Favre. Like, we can do 6-7 breaks in a show of something. We've done it many times here in this break room.
I'm a little bit surprised that, people aren't all in on the Brett Favre. He seems like he's a very collectible guy.
He is.
Relatively well-liked.
Sure.
Maybe, he's done some things. Who hasn't? Whatever.
Who hasn't, right. I feel like if you're like a passionate guy, like Matt and I talked about this the other night, like Brett Favre, let's be honest, like post career, some news has come out. Even during career, I know he did have a drinking problem. He's had other issues, but his passion for the game, how much he would jump around and have fun. I mean, it's no wonder that John Madden was obsessed with Favre. Dude just exhumed, like, I don't know the right word, but passion and fire. And even me as a kid growing up, like, I wasn't really paying attention to Favre off the field news. I was a Bears fan, but he was just so fun to watch that I was one of those closet Favre fans.
Yeah.
Like, I was afraid to admit it, but I would cheer for him unless he was playing the Bears.
Yeah.
So he was definitely a great player to watch. Fantastic arm. And I see some, like, I saw something the other day trending, maybe not trending, but I saw it on Facebook or something, that Brett Favre, like, you know, the guy didn't know what a nickel defense was. He didn't even have to know, because he was just that good at throwing the ball.
He'd fit it through whatever window he needed.
He's like, there's defenders there, I'll fit it in. And the vast majority of the time, he did just that. A few times it did go to the other team, but it did definitely even out in his favor.
The true gunslinger.
Yes, true gunslinger. Not that many of those left. A lot of guys are smart these days. Hey, William, thank you very much. William Greenway, hopping into the breaks. William, you're the man. William's like, these guys have a lot of good series. He hopped into the Brotherly Love Authentics, the OBJ jerseys, the new mini helmet, the Brett Favre reps, and the buzzer. William, you're the man. Thank you very much. Who wants to join William? Did knock us down on a bunch of breaks. Let me do a refresher here. We are now 6 away on the minis, 5 away on the jerseys, 5 away on the replica helmets, 4 away on the buzzer authentics, and 3 away on the Brotherly Love authentics. So we surprisingly didn't do an authentic break in the early show. Luke, I've got a feeling that we can knock off at the very least 2 authentic breaks tonight, at the least.
I think so. Look, yeah, we're halfway home on that buzzer beater already. The night is young.
go.
Let's do it.
Not that many boxes left in the buzzer beater. I know we've got, looks like, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 on the ticker, and there might be a couple in the other room. So I think we have got 8 buzzer beater helmets left. We are closing in on that. Let me get the minis. For some reason, a couple numbers got deleted there in the minis. It is 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 I have in the room here for the minis. So definitely would love to get some minis done tonight. Got a decent amount of numbers available in the Brett Favre. I got a few in the beater box. Got some jerseys out there. So let's go. Let's get rocking and rolling on the breaks, guys. Let's get rocking and rolling. Luke, what is your favorite sport? I know that feels like a weird question. You and I have talked. We know each other, but I haven't had a chance to ask you that. Because I always like to know the co-hosts I'm working with, what sport is like the one that really gets them fired up.
Me personally, I'm probably football, I'd say.
Football?
You know, I get more into baseball when I have something to cheer for the White Sox. So, but, you know, they've had some hype the last few years, some stuff to get excited about. This year, not as much so far.
So far, yeah.
But yeah, football, I would say.
Yeah, so football is king in our break room. We've tried getting other series in the room, and we are going to bring back baseball, basketball, hockey as well, but this is obviously a football first break room, as you see by our breaks. So if you guys love football memorabilia, Ultimate Autographs is definitely the place to be. Bears fan, Luke, obviously. I mean,
unfortunately,
not much to cheer about for the Bears.
Yes, I am a fan of the beloved Bear.
We have a lot of good Bear helmets in our room. Actually, Mike Singletary and Dick Butkus, those are guys that appear in most of our series. Typically not as headliners. They're hidden names in those series, but those are some of the big Bear names we get in here quite a bit. So, hoping to pull some of those. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of the Bears either. Luke, I think I've said this to you before. I've mentioned it on the stream. I did live 6 years in Missouri, 4 years in college, then moved from Missouri, came back several years later, worked in Missouri for a couple years as a TV sports reporter. So I've adopted the Chiefs as my other team, and boy, do I feel much better about the Chiefs than the Bears.
Yeah, a lot more upside there.
A lot more upside. I'll say this. Tyreek Hill being gone this year is going to hurt Kansas City. But as good as Tyreek Hill is, and he is fantastic, to me, he's still the third most valuable player. I still think Mahomes, obviously, is the most valuable on that team. Travis Kelce, I think if you had to pick between Kelce and Hill, I would hang on to Kelce personally. That's a brutal decision. Tyreek is amazing. But if someone was going to go of those three, that's the one that I felt like, not that it's okay, not that it's good, but I could like somewhat live with it.
His game is all speed, and Father Time catches up to everyone eventually. So
it does.
To ink him to a big deal when, get somebody else who can run more than the fly.
Sure. And I think the Dolphins though definitely got a good one. He's a great deal for the Dolphins because Mahomes is obviously the better players you have, the more you'll do. But Mahomes is an all-time great talent. Obviously, we need to see longevity with him, but you look at what he's done early in his career. Mahomes has definitely been probably the best quarterback of all time over the first 3 or 4 years of a career. He's already won the league MVP. He's already won the Super Bowl MVP. So he's going to be fine. Obviously, he'd rather have Tyreek. No, duh, obviously.
Yeah, right.
But he's going to be fine. Tyreek's going to be huge for Tua, though. I think Tua's got a lot of talent. I think injuries have been a problem. The offensive line, lack of targets have been a problem with him. But if he can stay healthy, getting Tyreek Hill with Jalen Waddle, that could be a pretty good duo. Miami could be a team that is fighting for a wild card spot this year.
So do you think Kansas City, Josh Gordon's going to finally put it together and be the one this year?
I don't know if Josh Gordon's going to play it down. Something might happen to him in the offseason.
Very unfortunate.
I do think Juju Smith-Schuster, though, I think could be pretty good. Not saying he'll be as good as Tyreek, but Juju was very good with the Steelers. A guy that has a good auto, we have him in the room as well. Ben Roethlisberger, obviously, all-time great quarterback. His arm has been pretty dead the last couple years. So Juju has got to be fired up to go from Ben Roethlisberger, past his prime Ben Roethlisberger, to in his prime young Patrick Mahomes. And I'll be honest with you, like Juju, I'm sure Juju's not upset Tyreek left because he's like, I'm going to get more balls now. He is the number one receiver. Kelce will probably lead the team in catches, maybe touchdowns, but as far as receiver, Juju's now the number one guy in KC. We'll see. We will see. Who all is out in the chat, guys? Who's in the chat? Let us know if you're watching. Give us a hello and drop in some breaks you guys would like to do. Pretty slow on the orders. Beautiful, beautiful day all over the country weather-wise. Definitely would love to do some breaks, though. We want to do some breaks. Who's with us? Who wants to rip some breaks? I'm going to drop a bunch of break page links in the chat. All the breaks that are relatively close. 3 to go in the Brotherly Love. That's getting dropped in the chat. 5 to go in Brett Favor. I'll drop that in as well. I mean, Luke, we're pretty close on a bunch of breaks. We are pretty close on a bunch of breaks.
We're getting there.
Dom, nothing's been pulled so far. Hop in there and make us pull some stuff. We are close on a bunch of breaks. No pulls yet. 4 away on the buzzer beater. 3 away on Brotherly Love. 5 away on the reps. 6 away on the minis. We are relatively close on most of our breaks. Let's pull some stuff. Dom Beluso. We were just talking about your boy, Tyreek Hill, Dom. The Cheetah. That would be a great get in the break room. That Tyreek Hill Flash Mini, even though I like the Chiefs better, as far as Tyreek Hill, I think that Chiefs Flash, while it's cool, not as cool as the Dolphins Flash.
No, not quite.
No.
Dolphins Flash. It's tough to beat that one.
It is nasty. And look at that, right next to that Seahawks Flash. 2 of the best flashes in the game. Tyreek Hill on Miami and Warren Moon on the Seahawks. A lot of times Warren Moon is a Houston Oiler hit. We just had him as a Viking in our last minis. Now let's try the Seahawks. Trying the Seahawks.
Have at it.
So
yeah, I've seen a Chiefs one trickle through here at some point. I believe an Eclipse Chiefs Warren Moon.
Okay, so I mean he's everywhere. The guy played for a bunch of teams, but he's a Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Warren Moon would love to pull that today. Devontae Adams is in this series. It's called that new mini helmet series because we got a lot of receivers on their new team. Who do you think is going to be the best receiver this season of those three guys? Tyreek Hill, Amari Cooper, and Devontae Adams. Dom wants a Finn's Chrome, by the way. Okay, Dom, that's cool.
He's got his chance in that new there for you.
Yeah, absolutely. At least the flashes, for sure.
Oh, that's true, rather.
Don Veluso, of course, is going with Tyreek. No, not surprised, Dolphins fan.
Yeah, I'd say Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. It's a tough call. I think all three of those guys are going to be great. My pick would be Devontae Adams because it feels like he already has that chemistry with Carr. They were college teammates at Fresno State. Already talking him up a lot in the media, although I guess Tyreek is also talking up Tua too. So maybe a little too much. But Devontae, those two guys are really, really close. But Devontae is probably slightly better than Tyreek already and probably playing with a slightly better quarterback, slightly more chemistry. Maybe not even slightly better quarterback. Derek Carr is a better, right now at least, better quarterback than Tua. So Devontae would probably be my answer. Amari Cooper, I think, could be a sleeper, though, if Deshaun Watson plays, because Cooper is a huge talent. It seemed like him and Dak just didn't have that chemistry together.
Yeah, it seems like they did for a handful of games and then kind of fell off.
Amari's like, I want the ball. Dak's like, I'm tired of you. I'm going to give CeeDee Lamb the ball.
Had some feet injuries over the years, ankles, I believe.
Sure. He was one of the best college receivers I've ever seen. I really felt that Amari Cooper was fantastic at Alabama. Definitely torched my Mizzou Tigers back when I was in college. Definitely torched the Tigers. It was actually A.J. McCarron out there to Mr. Cooper. Devontae doesn't have Waddle on the other side. That's true. Jalen Waddle definitely could be, as I'm dropping my little stick notes, could be a great target for Tua. Waddle actually last year, Luke, despite quarterback changes, despite being a running team, he actually had more than 1,000 receiving yards as a rookie.
An impressive year from him.
Yes, coming off an injury, too. He took that ACL or MCL, I can't remember what it was exactly, but Waddle got hurt with Alabama, played in the championship game hurt, and helped them win a championship 2 years ago, this is. But coming off an injury with a new team as a rookie, not great players around him, not a great quarterback, a running offense, and he was a beast right away.
Be a similar kind of trajectory maybe for Jameson Williams in Detroit.
I love him. I think he's going to be the steal of the draft. That's what my first thought was. Those Alabama receivers in recent years, Luke, Nick Saban knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Just look at some of the guys that they've had in recent years. They're all fantastic players. Devontae Smith is amazing with the Eagles already. Waddle's great. Judy's a big talent. Henry Ruggs was on his way to being good until he was, quite frankly, not so smart off the field.
Yeah.
But a lot of big-time talents. Dom is saying they're not a running team. Well, there you go. Maybe they're not a running team, but they weren't a passing team either. It seemed like they didn't do much on offense. Let's be real. Let's be real, Dom. Cedric Wilson could be good. Dom is saying Devontae does have Waller, but Tyreek's got Gesicki, who's no clown. Yeah, that's a guy we have in our break room. Mike Gesicki is a pretty good tight end for sure for the Finns. That's Flo for you, talking about the old coach for the Dolphins. How you feeling about the new coaching staff, Dom? Jason Amer saying, look at these stud muffins in here. All right, Jason. Sure. I appreciate that.
Howdy, Jason.
Howdy, Jason. What up, Jason? Eagles Nation. Jason, it's funny because Jason and Dom are in a similar situation. Tua and Jalen Hurts, former college teammates, former quarterbacks at Alabama. They're in a similar spot where they're both kind of in a situation where they've now gotten receivers for them. They got Waddle and Smith in the draft a couple years ago. Now they got A.J. Brown and Tyreek. So both of those guys are you're the quarterback. Prove it this year.
Right. We got you some toys to play with.
Yeah, that's right. So definitely in a prove it situation. What do you guys think? Jalen Hurts or Tua, better long-term NFL quarterback? I think that's a pretty interesting question. Because Tua, outplayed him in college. Literally not like stole his job, but won it over him justly. So people forget how good Tua was in college. I think a lot of injuries and NFL struggles. People forget how dominant Tua was in college. I think both of those guys, Luke, not saying they're Pro Football Hall of Famers. They're not going to be. That's hard to become one. But I think they can both be above average starting quarterbacks. Are they Super Bowl winning quarterbacks? Probably not, unless they have like the greatest team around them. But I would say they could both be better than average quarterbacks. What do you think?
I would say so, and I'd say at this point I would Tua coming off kind of a huge injury, like going into the league with his hip, how long does that take to truly recover from? And do you ever really fully recover from something like that? It's pretty traumatic injury he had, but I'd say Hurts has more upside in my opinion. He can run with the ball a bit better, quite honestly, and that adds a multifaceted weapon to your offense.
That's a great answer, because I think Tua has more potential as a passer in the league. Hurts has more dual threat potential, and one thing that is guaranteed, Hurts is going to be a very good runner. We've already seen it.
True.
We don't know what those guys are going to offer passing the ball. Hurts obviously going to offer a lot running it. To me, I think they're probably both in that 11 to 15 range if they play how they can as far as best quarterbacks. Of course, Don Veluso's going Tua, no offense, Aimer. Jason going Jalen Hurts, no doubt. So,
all right, gotta love it.
Opposite sides of the spectrum there. Like the coach, they went out and got O-line coaches and the tight end coach from the 49ers. So Niners had George Kittle. So I'm sure their tight end coach was pretty good. All right, here we go. We got some stats. From Don Veluso. Tua was pressured 471 times last year and still had a solid completion percentage and did not lead the league in sacks. He'll have a better protection this year, which will lead to better numbers. Okay.
Got Terran Armstead on the left side. Now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. That's tough to argue against. I think both of those guys are going to have better ears and good ears. Most pressured QB, by the way, last year, Tua. I thought that, I guess maybe he was the most pressured. I think that, what's his name took the most sacks? Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow took the most sacks, but maybe Tua had more pressure. But literally, Burrow was on the ground. Considering that he took the most sacks in the league last year and they made the Super Bowl, that's crazy because the Bengals upgraded their line as well. And I know a lot of people talk about like Super Bowl hangover, but the Bengals are a young team and they upgraded. That's a team that might not have a Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if those weapons on offense stay healthy. They're probably going to be a force to be reckoned with in the AFC North.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, both of those are guys we've had in the break room. Speaking of the breaks, guys, I know some of you just hopping in to the chat. Let's get rocking and rolling on some breaks. This is the one we've been talking about, the Brett Favre. Still got the Brett Favre out there. Still got the Dak Prescott out there. Neither of those guys have been pulled in the break room. We got that Marvin Harrison flash. Marvin Harrison, Luke, 5th all-time in career catches. He is definitely incredible. We have Ray Lewis, NFL all-time tackle leader officially. He's out there as well. A lot of big names in the Brett Favre reps. We're talking a lot about Tua. Well, we're talking about Tyreek. We got that Tyreek Hill flash in the minis, guys. This is the fresh series. We've only done a handful of boxes. Let's definitely get rocking and rolling. Warren Moon is out there on that Linda Blair green, as Bob Boulay says. A lot of big names. Hines Ward, Tony Dorsett. So a lot of big names in that series, guys. Hop in and let's do some minis. It's and more there on the minis. I do know those replica helmets have some good non-headliner names in them. Warren Moon, Jim McMahon, Chris Johnson, Keenan Allen, Ricky Williams, Michael Vick. Some of the lesser tier stuff available in that series. What types of practice does Dolphins QB Tua hate? This is a joke here. It's a Bob Boulay dad joke.
Bob enters with a joke.
Yeah, it's a Bobby B joke. What's that, Bob? Says Dom. I have no idea, Luke.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going with this.
I have no idea. Oh, two-a-days. Get it? Because two-a-days.
Classic.
Classic. Bobby B. Never fails to disappoint. I'm a dad joke guy, Luke. You like dad jokes?
I got nothing against them, certainly.
Sure.
I appreciate that in the chat there. That's a good time.
I like it. I'm going to enter Ty into my Finn's Discord. Okay, Dom. I like that. Hey, we do have a Discord channel, guys. We do have a Discord channel now in the break room. You guys can hop in there. The Ultimate Autographs Discord channel. You guys can definitely chat sports with us, trade, and the such. This should be the Discord channel invite. They actually have a radio show and call it Our Tua. Oh, I like that, Dom. I like it. Hey, Bolts are up 1-0. I did make a bold prediction. I said the other night, if Tampa Bay can win Game 5, they would win the series in 7. They won Game 5, early lead in Game 6, heart of a champion. A heart of a champion.
Be interesting to see what happens with that. I mean, if they come all the way back, that's rather impressive. A feat seldom done. You know, we've seen it more recently, I suppose, over the years in different sports. But I don't know. Hockey, that's a tough one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've seen it with the Cubs, 3-1 down, got that historic win against Cleveland. Cleveland on the positive side of 3-1 did take out the Warriors in, what was that, 2016 when they went 73-9. But it's interesting because the Warriors beat the Thunder down 3-1. So the Thunder blew a 3-1 lead. Then the Warriors came right back and blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA. So something about those 3-1 leads in recent years. No lead is safe. No lead is safe. Bob is giving us an exact update. 8:30 to go in the first 1-0 Bolts. Steven Stamkos getting the goal. He is, of course, Nikita Kucherov's co-star. Stamkos and Kucherov are beasts. Let's get those orders coming in, guys. Let's get those orders coming in. Come on now. Let's do some breaks. Haven't had any action on the break page tonight other than William Greenway's order. William, thank you very much. Let's get those orders coming in. We are close on a bunch of breaks. Close on a bunch of breaks. Let's get those orders coming in. 3 to go in the Brotherly Love Authentics. 4 to go in the Buzzer Beater. Again, we've talked about this ad nauseum, I feel like, but the Buzzer Beater, Justin Jefferson, for example, was an and more guy in that series. A lot of great hits in the buzzer. Jerome Bettis, an and more guy in that series. Let's get that filled up. 5 to go in the Brett Favor. Brett Favre, Dak Prescott have not been pulled in the room. 5 to go in the jerseys. Odell Beckham, Michael Irvin, Jonathan Taylor, O.J. Simpson. I have not seen any of those guys get pulled in the break room. 6 left in the minis. Don Veluso's Tyreek Hill is out there. We have that Cowboys Tony Dorsett for all our Cowboy fans. Mike Tedesco, if you're lurking out there. Hines Ward on the mini. Got a lot of great stuff in that series. And then 10 left on the beater box. Definitely would like to get that knocked off as well. Who wants to do some breaks? Who would like to do some breaks?
I would. I'd like to, Kamen. Let's do it.
I'm tired of not doing breaks, Luke. I want to do breaks.
I'm getting antsy. I'm going to start pacing around the room.
Like, come on now. Let's do those breaks, guys. I'll be honest, Luke. I can't remember the last time that I did a show as a breaker that we didn't rip a box in the first 30 minutes.
Well, we're not going to let it happen today.
Yeah, we're going to rip a box. I've never done it where I haven't ripped. I know we're going to rip a box, but I want to get moving with the breaks. That mini series was only 30 boxes also, so 27 left. We can close that quick. So Jason is on the ball. So this series is limited to 30 boxes, Luke. We've knocked off 3 boxes, I believe. We did a single last night and a double in the early show. So we have what? 5, 7 headliners. I know we pulled the Ray Lewis. So there's 6 headliners out there. There's 27. I'm not a math major, but I believe there is a greater than 20% chance at a headliner, which is a pretty good ratio.
Some good odds.
Those are some good odds at some headliners. And And you know what? Tell you what, if we knock off a few breaks in that series, I can post all the numbers on the ticker. I know we got a lot of those minis in the back there. If we can do a couple breaks, guys, show me that you guys can fill up some breaks. I will post all the box numbers on there, and maybe we can definitely knock that series off. I mean, Luke, I've been in this break room where we've done like 25 minis in a show, 12, 13 mini. I know some of them is quad box breaks, but I've been in here when we've knocked off a mini helmet series in a day, half in the early show, half at night. So there's no reason why 27 boxes, we can't knock off a bunch of them tonight.
I see no reason. Was the days of a Quadrina? Was that who was doing
Quadrina? Yeah, she loves the quad minis. Jason Amer, it was Dwight Freeney that got pulled. You are correct in Trayvon Diggs and Ray Lewis. So I would say that's 3 for 3 as far as good hits in that series.
There's good stuff there.
3 for 3 as far as good hits. Definitely think we can get hot with the minis. Let us know. Jason, thank you very much for telling us what you would like to do in the chat. Everyone else in the chat, let us know what breaks you guys want to do tonight. We'll definitely get at least a mini break filled up tonight. We'll definitely get a Brett Favor break. Obviously, that is the chase item of the day. Chase item of the day, the Brett Favor replica helmets. So let us know, guys. Let us know. All special helmets also, lunar and flashes. So, yeah, that's a good point. Jason is helping us do our jobs, Luke, dropping us that info about those specialty helmets. At the very least, all the headliners are specialty. Actually, I think all of them might be, because I did pull the Diggs, the Diggs Flash and the Freeney Lunar.
What I understand, I talked to Donnie about that, and yeah, they're all specialties, eclipses, lunars, flashes, what have you. So good stuff in there for you guys.
All right, so the most high-end minis, and as a reference point, Luke, we typically do a little, our minis, our single box minis, a lot of times are $25. This is 22. We planned this as a single. We did make it a double. So those are actually a cheaper price point than a lot of those typically are. I'll tell you what, we might try this, Luke, after we get that double closed up. We might drop the next one down as a single.
Make it a single.
Make it a single. Make it a little bit easier for people to enter the breaks. Kamen, I'm just interviewing right now, hoping Matt is watching. Jason Amer wants one of those remote producer roles. We'll get him a video camera, get him with us on the stream. Jason Amer is interviewing for a job at Ultimate Autographs. He did tell us he would love to work here.
He's got his resume out.
He's got the resume out.
It's Jason, on the table in the other room, Jason.
I'll give you a reference. Jason, Matt, if you are watching, positive reference here from me. I give Jason Amer 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. 10-star rating out of 10. Jason Amer, you've got me down as a reference if you need it. I know what else could help Jason's case and anyone else by buying into the breaks. We do actually have product discounts for our staff. Yes, there is a product discount. We can purchase stuff at a discounted rate. We don't enter breaks, obviously. That's something that we would purchase on retail here in Ultimate Autographs. You are all veteran friendly, right? I have top secret clearance and we are good to go. There you go. We are veteran friendly, absolutely. Jason Amer did serve our country, so thank you very much, Jason, for doing that. We are definitely veteran friendly. Probably don't tell us that top secret clearance. It might do us more damage than good.
Are aliens real, Jason?
Yeah, let us know, Jason. Are aliens real? Luke is on the ball today with the questions.
These are the facts people need to know.
Mm-hmm. My girlfriend thinks aliens are real. UFOs are real. Her and her mom actually believe in that. I strongly disagree with them.
You saying no to
I'm saying
UFOs?
No. UFOs are fake.
It's a bird. It's a big bird.
All right, so Jason Amer's got that top secret clearance. Luke, he's telling me something that I should beware of.
Yeah.
He says, you're an alien.
I get to see my lizard eyes go
Yes.
there. No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Am I in trouble, Jason? Jason earlier was offering to be Secret Service for Matt and I for Ultimate Autographs. He said that I should become the Ultimate Autographs vice president, and he'll be Secret Service for Matt and I in the early show.
A restructuring of sorts.
Yes, restructuring of sorts. We are in such a position that we're hiring Secret Service agents for our staff.
As needed, right?
As needed. Let's go, guys. Let's do some breaks. Let's get those orders in at 7:42. Believe it or not, Luke, even though we haven't ripped much yet, it's crazy that the time has flown. I've had a lot of fun here chatting, but we do got to get some orders coming in, guys. What is going on? Ladies and gents, what is going on? Where are those break orders? 3 spots to go in the Brotherly Love Authentics. These are some of the headliners in that series, guys. Let's hop in and do an authentic break. 3 to go, obviously with 3 spots left. That break will rip tonight. 4 to go in the Buzzer Beater Diamond Helmets. That series is loaded. 4 spots left there. Hop in and fill that bad boy up. I'll play the minis if anybody else is game. Says Jason. Double box break on the minis. We'll see those minis. 2 boxes as soon as we fill that. 6 spots to go in that series. Again, all these headliners are still out there, minus Ray Lewis. Tyreek Hill, Warren Moon, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Tony Dorsett, Hines Ward. All those names are available. OBJ jerseys. Have not seen Michael Irvin, Jonathan Taylor, Kirk Cousins, O.J. Simpson, Odell Beckham Jr. Pulled in the room. Kirk Cousins, Luke, really solid autograph. Love that Kirk Cousins auto.
It's nice. It's a nice businessman signature.
Very nice. We got some message coming into our Discord. I did drop that link in the chat earlier, guys. If you want to do Discord, join that for sure. But let's get rocking and rolling. Jason is good for the minis. What are you guys good for in the breaks? Again, the Brett Favor is the chase today. Brett Favre, Dak Prescott. We've not seen those quarterbacks go in the room yet. Get those spots filling up. Let's fill up some breaks. Who wants to join Jason? Jason, maybe hop in and get your mini spots, and that'll entice other customers to fill them up. Luke, 4 is the magic number. When we get down to 4 spots left, breaks typically fill up. Jason, so if you hop in with 2 mini slots, that'll get us from 6 to 4, and I'm confident that will fill in no time. We are going to try a single box break on the next minis. We'll drop it down to a single, a little bit cheaper entry point, but I would like to get this double filled up first, Luke.
Sounds like a plan to me. And I have a question for you, Jason, in regards to shipping here.
Oh, here we go.
I see, some different winners, but they're going to the same destination. Does each different winner want their own shipment in? I know it's fun sometimes to open up the box like that. So I just wanted to check with you before I send along in one package or maybe several. So let me know about that, and I'll do it as you would like me to.
Yeah, definitely let Luke know, Jason. And you mentioned several different winners. There's Brendan Amer. There's Jason Randy, which is Jason Jr., basically. Then there's Heather Amer. I don't know if you saw the winner sheet. Heather was in the room Friday. That's Jason's wife.
Okay.
Entered her first ever break. Won a Terrell Suggs jersey. Former Defensive Player of the Year. T-Sizzle headliner hit in the very first break she ever did. OBJ jerseys.
Tough to beat that.
Yeah, so Heather, where's Heather? You need Heather to hop into the breaks and do some fire. So Jason's going through his crap, found the Stamkos custom black jersey with the bolts across the front autographed. Forgot I had that. Thinking about using my framing ticket for that.
Oh.
Okay, so Jason, let us know. Jason did win a framing ticket out of that Fame the Frame series on Thursday night. We can definitely frame that for you for sure. Jason saying, Luke, whatever is easier and cheaper for you guys. Okay.
All right. I appreciate the answer. Thank you, Jason.
There you go. Dom Veluso saying, I want Liz to play, but she's mad at me, LOL. Elizabeth Veluso. Liz, come on now. Why are you mad at Dom? Dom Veluso's done nothing but good for you. Come on, Liz. Be happy at your wonderful husband. and rejoin the break room and win some fire, Elizabeth Veluso. Elizabeth Veluso. Let's get some orders coming in, guys. Let's get some orders coming in. Hate to sound like a broken record. We are having a good time chatting here, having a good night in the Ultimate Autographs live breaks. We're ultimately here to rip boxes, though. You guys know we rip boxes here in Ultimate Autographs. Luke, for the night shows, I do typically like to be on at least 90 minutes, give you guys a little bit extra time over those 60 minutes. But if we don't start getting orders, you know, this could be an early night. So get those orders coming in, guys. We have a lot of breaks that are within 5 or less spots. We can definitely knock off 5 to 6 breaks tonight. We just need some momentum.
Those wheels start turning. It feels like boxes keep opening. So
yeah, we just need one person to hop in. Second person hops in, and then we're on fire. Jason would like to get either a Kucherov or Barzell jersey and get that framed for Jason, for his son maybe, Jason Jr.
Okay, yeah, just whatever you want to do, we can definitely figure that out for you and make sure you get whichever jersey you desire framed up and get it sent out to you.
Elizabeth Veluso saying, hi, I'm okay. Probably okay to enter the breaks. Although I feel like she's saying, I'm good, I don't want to enter. Liz, hopefully you're okay, Liz. Hopefully all is good. Edmund Ray Lambeth saying, would love to buy in today, but not able to buy in today. Okay, Edmund, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But no worries, Luke, we get it. Sometimes money's tight. But if you guys want to buy in maybe one spot instead of 4 or 5, you guys can tag team some breaks. And obviously, Edmund, if not tonight, that's okay. You guys are welcome to join us whenever you want. We do have new hours, Luke, at least for the summer. 4 and 7, Monday through Friday, weeknights, 4 and 7. No noon show. Happy hour moved from 4:30 to 4 Central Standard Time. Still 2 and 7 on weekends. Liz, tell them about my brisket. Jason saying, Dom, we don't care about your small meat. I do care, Dom. I want to know all about that brisket. Let me know how that brisket is tasting.
You guys crack me up.
Those guys are a hoot. Dom and Jason are a hoot. Those two are great. Edmund is very specific. He's being very specific. He's telling us he's going to buy a personal on Friday.
All right.
Okay.
What series you looking at?
Yeah, what you looking at, Edmund? Edmund might be looking at that Brett Favre because he told us he wants that Dak really bad.
Okay.
Edmund, I will say this. I warn you, I don't know if Dak's going to be here by Friday. He could definitely be gone. We're down to roughly 15 boxes in that series. Amazing, large, and juicy on the brisket. All right. Awesome, Dom. There you go. Edmund says, I want that Dak. Tell him, Edmund.
A nice helmet.
It is a beautiful helmet. Cowboys flashes are nasty.
Earlier this afternoon, I was over band I play with. They were recording drums today, so we're at this guy's house who has a studio set up, and I'd never been there before. And he's got some collectible stuff out, and I turn around, Dak Prescott ball looking right back at me.
Ooh.
And I asked him, I was like, "Are you are you a collector?" He said, "No, I just really like the Cowboys, and somebody got me this."
Oh, there
so
you go.
It's cool to see the different Cowboy fans all over the country.
They're all over. It's like I always say, like. When someone enters the room and I ask them what team they like, that's one of the things I like doing. And whenever I'm guessing it's the Cowboys, and that's what we had earlier. Aaron Harper was in the room earlier. He is definitely a big Cowboys fan. So if I have to, I will buy several, says Edmund. So Edmund is definitely committed to chasing that Dak. Here's the link. Don Veluso saying, Kamen, drop a link. That link is dropped in the chat. That is the live break page link, guys. You can access any breaks in there. Fill out those spots, and let's do some breaks tonight. Luke, what do you play in your band? What instrument do you play?
I sing for that.
You sing? Okay.
I do. So that's
Awesome.
fun. That's a good time.
That's awesome. I don't know if I want to put you on the spot, but if you would like to sing, please don't. Please don't.
I was gonna the other day. I offered to while I was hosting just to try and get some momentum going there, to serenade the folks. And Donnie mentioned to me that you were bamboozled into singing Shania Twain.
Yes, it was terrible. I feel like your singing would be probably at least twice as good as mine. So I think immediately after I sang, no one bought in. They had enough. Everyone just left the break room. So that's what happens when I sing. Next show, Luke has to open up singing the national anthem, says Jason.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. You've got a request, man. That is tough to beat.
I'll put it in the intro video.
That's right. You should hear Liz sing, says Don Veluso. So I actually do sing myself. I say I'm more of a performer. Like I do like a little dancing, a little fun. My girlfriend's big into karaoke, so I go to karaoke with her and I make a fool of myself. The reason why I sang that song specifically is because I've sang that song in karaoke. Man, I feel like a woman.
Oh, okay.
So I have a lot of fun
That's
doing
probably,
it.
Good, in the right environment's probably a funny, good time.
Yeah, it is a good time. So Edmund, I have a Diggs full-size rep and mini Diggs Flash I won today. Always willing to trade with true Cowboy fans. So Edmund is a true Cowboy fan. Don Veluso saying, well, would one of you Cowboys buy this Drew Pearson from me? Looking to trade the Hall of Fame receiver. Dom is saying, Liz is a soprano singer. When we go to karaoke, she's the only white girl to sing Whitney Houston. Ooh, there you go.
Want to dance
like
with somebody?
That. Yes, that's a great one. Whitney Houston, legend. Okay. That sounds great. Maybe we can all get together for a little karaoke. Luke, you and I, Dom, and Liz could all have a good time karaoke.
Organize it in the Discord and figure it out.
Organize it in the Discord. Let's get those orders in, guys. Let's get those orders. We've had very little action here. Very little action. I did say I like to be on for at least 90 minutes at the night shows. But given how slow we are, we might cut it at 75, but I'll give you guys at the very least until 8:15. We'll see where we're sitting at 8:15. We'll definitely keep going, though. We can be on until past 9, could be on past 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. As long as orders are coming in, we'll be ripping boxes. But definitely would like to get moving. If we don't have a break filled up by 8:15, we are going to call it a night. But that is obviously 21 minutes from now. I'm confident we can fill up a bunch of breaks by then. Let's get those orders coming in, and let's get rocking and rolling. Does she sing I Will Always Love You to Dom? As a joke, Luke, I sing Every Breath You Take to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I'll be honest, I didn't realize that that's such a creepy song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm one of those people that doesn't really follow lyrics. I always like the song, so I sing that song as a joke to her. She's like, that's so creepy. And I'm like, I'm going to sing it at karaoke and honor it to you. So that's what I sing to her.
I'm not sure how it was meant to be written, if it was originally a nice sentiment that kind of got changed over the years, or if it was just like, hey, this song about someone being kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Watching, like, it's like, oh, I love you so much. I'm going to watch all of your breaths that you take. But it's like, when you think about that, it's a little creepy.
Next thing you know, you're in the trees with binoculars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there you go. Dom is more of a puddle of mud guy when singing, okay? Jason sang Metallica during karaoke once. All right, Metallica, legendary band. It's refreshing during Christmas, and I hear All I Want for Christmas Is You. Oh, there you go. So Liz Veluso can only be mad at Dom for so long. After a while, she's like, you know what? Why was I mad at this guy? He's great. I love him. You know, good stuff. My wife and I's final dance at my wedding. I was drunk as heck, but I had her up like Patrick Swayze did in Dirty Dancing. So Jason's got not only the singing down, he's got the moves down. I like it, Jason. I went to my brother's wedding over this past summer. Actually, it's been almost 1 year now since they got married. Coming up on their 1 year anniversary. And my dad had insane dance moves. Probably not for the right reasons. Dad was just going bananas on the dance floor. So he definitely had a good time at my brother's wedding. So let's do some dancing and singing after we win some breaks. Let's hop in and do the breaks, guys. Let's get it. Swayze and Jennifer Grey or Eli and OBJ. Yeah, that was Bob typing in. That was that commercial where Eli and OBJ, I think, did the imitation of that dance. So I'm a football guy, so I'll go with Eli and OBJ. Little upset there for that. And weddings are the best. Enjoy them while you're young. As you get older, you start going to funerals. Okay, Jason, that's like a very, like both a very uplifting yet at the same time very somber and sad message.
Hitting you with a little bit of life advice
Yeah.
this Sunday evening.
Life advice from Jason Amer.
Well, I think that's a good sentiment, though. Enjoy
It's
things
true.
as they are.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I just went to my my best high school friend's engagement today. He's getting married. I just found out the official date, May 27th. I know he said.
I'll be there. Thanks
All
for
right.
the invite.
Yeah, Luke, you're there. Hey, you're a singer, Luke. Maybe you can be our their wedding singer. Maybe
No,
we
you
can get
got
a
it
discount. I've got it covered.
Yeah.
Okay. Brought you up and then shot you down, says Jason. All right. Fair. That's the ups and downs of life for sure, guys. Who is all out there in the chat? Who would like to do some breaks? Who would like to do some breaks? I will put the randomizer up and show you guys a little rundown of our whole break page. The beater box, 10 spots to go there. All headliners out there, Luke, except for that Trayvon Diggs, I think. So names like Amari Cooper, Marvin Harrison, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, receivers galore in the beater box. The new mini helmet series, 6 spots to go there. Tyreek Hill, Warren Moon, Devontae Adams, none of those guys have been pulled in the break room. We can pull them tonight. We got 5 to go in the OBJ jersey series. Definitely would like to get that done tonight. 5 to go in the Brett Favre replica helmet series. Again, we've been talking about it a lot tonight, but in case you just hopped in, still haven't pulled the Brett Favre, still have not pulled the Dak Prescott in the break room in that series. 4 left in the buzzer series. Look at the non-headliner names. A lot of fire in that series. Let's definitely fill up one of those. And then 3 left in the Brotherly Love Authentics. Just 3 spots to go, guys. Let's get that filled up. Jason Amer saying in the chat, Kamen, I saw your dog birthday party. Looked like a great time. So, yeah. Jason, I think, and I are friends on Instagram.
Okay.
Actually, maybe Facebook, too. Jason might have added me on Facebook. But my dog's birthday was yesterday. He had 2 of his best golden retriever friends there. And they were running around and having a good time.
It's good.
Like 4 straight hours of nonstop energy. I took him for a long walk. Then we got home. One of his friends came by and they played. He left. Then another one came and they played. And then Sunshine came, who was his dog, golden retriever girlfriend. They went crazy. Then Sully played, his golden buddy. It was like a golden retriever party in the backyard last night. It was a lot of fun.
Dog's got all sorts of friends.
Yes, they do. I'll be honest, my dog is quite possibly the most popular creature in our neighborhood. We've got that corner house there. I've got the big yard, and everyone sees us in the corner, and there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood. They all want to play with him. There's a lot of dogs. He's really friendly, and we're like, just come on into our yard whenever you want to. And so he gets a lot of friends. It was definitely a great birthday weekend. Let's see. Life is a blessing, fellas. Enjoy every day. We have a rule in my house. We never go to bed upset with each other, and last words are always, we love each other. That is a great rule. Jason, you are truly poetic, man. That is excellent life advice from the one, the only Jason Amer.
He's going to make me tear up over here, but I also might tear up if we don't break a box.
I know.
Get these orders in.
I know. There's so much to tear up. Both positive and negative emotions here, Luke.
The yin and yang.
The yin and yang, as Jason saw, like, you know, it's a blessing, but we've got ups and downs, bring us up and tear us down, shoot us down. So let's get some breaks done, guys. Let's go. Let's get those orders coming in. We are close on a bunch of breaks. I've given you guys the rundown of the big names in the break room. Dak Prescott, Brett Favre, Odell Beckham, Tyreek Hill, Warren Moon. So many huge names in our break room. Let us know what you guys would like to break. Whose yard does Messi make a messy? Says Bob. I'm going to tear up as well. Let me see what we're close to. 3 left on Brotherly Love. So I think Jason Amer is going to help us out, Luke, it sounds like. We need some help. We need some help. We want to fill up some breaks.
Everybody needs some help
We
sometimes,
need some
right?
help. I'm down. Luke, I'm down. We're not doing breaks. I'm down right now.
It could be the wind beneath your sails.
Oh, is that a song?
Wings over. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
I think
man.
I messed up a phrase.
That's okay. I do that all the time. Man, I don't know what people are up to this Sunday night. I guess the weather is really good. I'll be honest, Luke, Sunday night typically tends to be one of our busiest, if not our busiest show of the week. Sunday nights are normally fire in this break room. You were here last Sunday night. We were up like 14 boxes, I think.
We were up late.
Yeah, we were up late. We're here till almost 10 o'clock. Doesn't look like we'll be here until 10 o'clock unless we get a flurry of customers coming in. Maybe they thought the show started at 8.
Perhaps.
It did used to start at 8. It was just like 3-4 weeks ago we moved it down to 7. Maybe customers are confused at what time we start. That could be the reason why they're not buying in.
Potentially so.
You guys, it's 7 Central Standard Time, not 8. The show starts at 7. So, I don't know. Wind beneath my wings, Betty Midler, says Bob.
All right.
Okay. Bob is very knowledgeable on old school music.
A little bit of bet for you. There we go.
Absolutely. I'll be honest, I don't even recognize that artist. I recognize the song, not the artist.
I just know the name. I wouldn't know any of her songs, though.
Sure.
Except this one now, thanks to Bob dropping the knowledge in.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. 1-0 after the first period, lightning up 1-0 on the Avalanche. I regret not betting on that game, Luke. I was going to put some money down on the Lightning tonight, and I chickened out. I lost too much yesterday.
Yeah.
I lost like $60, $70 yesterday betting, and I was like, that's enough. I'm not happening. I did win $50 on Friday, but I like to be in the green. I'm definitely in the red. So I was like, after yesterday, I don't know. So that always happens. I feel like whenever I have a gut feeling and I don't bet, I always would have won otherwise.
Yeah, right. You always feel that way, right?
It's just terrible. It's a terrible, terrible feeling. So I'm not winning bets this weekend. I'm not seeing breaks. I had a great time in my dog's party, my friend's engagement party, but I need something positive to happen with sports and gambling. So definitely need you guys to fill up some breaks. It is 8:05. 8:05, guys. Still no breaks done this program. Let's definitely get those breaks filled up. Did you have Aaron Judge hitting a walk-off three-run homer today in the bottom of the ninth? I did not, but that's not surprising. Aaron Judge is so far and away right now the leading MVP candidate that, like, unless if he stays healthy, he's gonna win the MVP. He's like so far ahead of everyone else. Dude is insane.
Stays healthy, he might be breaking some records.
He could get to 60, 70 homers. Barry Bonds' record will be tough to get. However, I'll say this, and they can pitch around him, but obviously he's better than Stanton. But that whole lineup, like, I think Stanton hits after him, Bob. Let me know. Rizzo, I know, is in that mix. I mean, there's no guys in that Yankees lineup that you're like, I don't want to face that guy either.
Yeah,
you know,
not an easy out.
No, it's how did the Astros no hit the Yankees is definitely beyond me. That was one of the most surprising things in sports. Actually, I bet on the Yankees that game, and that's the one I'm referring to, the game that they got no hit on. So that was definitely a bet gone wrong. All right, guys, 8:06. 8:06. Let's get a break filled up by 8:15. If we don't have anything filled up by 8:15, we might go, unless we do get some orders coming in. Here we go. We got an order. Jason Amo. Jason is an inspirational human. He made us tear up earlier with his words. Now he's helping us close a break.
Appreciated, Jason. Get this list ready for you.
We love you, Jason. The Yankees didn't have a hit today until the 7th inning, until Stanton hit one 440 feet. That's the problem with playing the Yankees. You know, they might be cold, but at any time, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, all those guys, DJ LeMahieu, I mean, any one of those guys can hit a 440-foot home run at any moment. Let's open a box. Love you too, says Jason. All right. Oh, Jason, you're making me blush. You're making me blush. All right. We got the brotherly love. Luke is finalizing that list. If you are in that break, like Jason, I know is for sure, drop us a box number. A box number in the brotherly love. Luke, I've ripped a box in every show I've done. Almost every show I've gotten to at least 5 boxes. I think the lowest I've ever had in a show was 2. So we got to definitely beat that. And I think actually it was my first show ever with you. I think my first show ever, I came in here on a Sunday at 2. And back then it was 2 that we did it. Yeah, and it's 2 now again. I think we ripped like 2 boxes on my first show ever. And then I've done at least 5. I think there was one, maybe a noon show I did 3. But I've done at least 2 in every show I've ever done. So I can't just do 1 box tonight. That would be a shame.
I certainly hope it doesn't come to that.
I hope not. We are having a box, though. No shutout here. No no-hitters. Brotherly Love Authentics are ready to go. We got Chad Rain in here, Robert Reeves, Chris Reitmeyer, William Greenway, and Jason Amer coming in for closer magic. Don Veluso saying, I hope Jason wins an A.J. Brown Eagles helmet. Okay. That's cool. And Jason is saying, Dom, pick the box. Little teamwork here. Dom is a great box picker. Jason is going with a great box picker. We got 18, 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 27, and 28. Luke, I think that series out of 35, or is it 40?
I want to say 40, maybe.
Brotherly Love. Let me double check that listing here. Out of 35. 35. Dom's going with 24 for the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. Joe Creedy as well. Obviously, great corners like Champ Bailey and Ty Law. Jason's saying Dom also picks his nose well. Hey, you got to have multiple talents out there. It was Kobe's number. Kobe Bryant's number also, the Black Mamba. I'll be honest, Luke, though, I think of Kobe as number 8 personally, but maybe that's because I'm biased towards the number 8. I know there was a Kobe 8 and Kobe 24. He was roughly half and half over his career.
The rebranding.
The rebranding. So that's why, like, when I think of 24, I don't think of Kobe first, because I think of Kobe as an 8 guy. Speaking of 8, 8 is our dice roll. Jay Cutler was number 6, Don Veluso, right? Cutler was 6. I think Jay Cuddy was 6.
Oh, yeah, Cutler was 6 here.
Cutler was 6. All right. 8 clicks on the randomizer. William Greenway, you're up top in the NFC North. We got Chris Reitmeyer in the NFC South. William Greenway, NFC East. Jason Amer, NFC West. By the way, we do have Sean Alexander in this series. So that could be the NFC West. We got Robert, AFC North. Jason Amer, AFC South. Chad, AFC East. And Jason, AFC West. You can pick your friends and pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. I bet you that Dom and Jason would pick their noses for each other. That's just me. Hey, Dom, can you pick my nose for me? Sure, Jason, absolutely. That sounds like something those guys would do. They're very loyal and good people. So, wouldn't put it past them.
If needed, if out of necessity.
If out of necessity. All right, box 24. Let's get started. Brotherly Love Authentics. Everything in this series has been straight up fire so far, Luke. The headliners have been great. The non-headliners have been great. Sleeping on this series a little bit. This is actually our first authentic break of the day. Did not do an authentic in the early show. Let's see what we got here. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Let me compose. Are you kidding me? We were just talking about him. Here we go. Former league MVP. Ooh. We got ourselves Sean Alexander, baby. NFC West. Jason Amer. Good things happen to those who participate in the chat. One of the greatest running backs of all time, rather, had the NFL record with, 28 total touchdowns in 05. LT did break that record after 100 career rushing touchdowns is tied for the 8th most of all time. So Sean Alexander, probably a top 10 running back of all time, a headliner, Sean Alexander, Lunar, Jason Amer, NFC West, Closer Magic, box number Mojo. Congratulations, Jason. Keep dropping pens left and right. Jason Amer dropping fire in the room. Jason had the hit of the show in the early show, the Trayvon Diggs Cowboys mini. No matter what we pull the rest of the night, this will be tough to top. Sean Alexander.
Lunar Authentic. Looking
Lunar
pretty.
Authentic. I was on a blind date once and she picked my nose, says Dom. Okay. That was probably Liz, and that's why they're still married. It was probably Liz that did that.
Hey, there's someone for everyone.
That's right. Jason says, awesome. Thank you, Dom. I pick your nose anytime. So I told you, those guys, they're for each other. There you go. It was not Liz. Oh, okay. All right. I was sure it was Liz. It's like, you got to go to pick your nose. She's either really, really weird or she's a keeper.
Seems like it's a very intimate thing for a first date.
I've never had anyone pick my nose but myself.
Yeah, I'd like to keep that.
Yeah. Keep that streak alive. Very nice, though, Jason. Sean Alexander, we were just talking about how he was out there. The big headliner hit in this series that was yet to be pulled. Very nice. Jason and Dom, get a room, just not in New Jersey, says Bob. Bob doesn't want to see any of that.
Keep it away from me.
Keep it away from me. I told her about her, and she was like, WTF, LOL. Just messing, Liz. Just jokes. We're just kidding. There you go. Jason saying, first night hanging with my wife. I said, man, I have to fart. She said, well, go ahead. Knew I was marrying her. LMAO. That's a keeper right there. That is definitely a keeper, Jason Amer. That is a keeper. I like that. Heather Amer, who played in our breaks last night. Jason, thank you very much for filling up our Authentic series. Because we did see a break, I'm going to be nice. I'll give you guys a little bit more time here. It is 8:14. Going to give you guys at least 11 minutes. Let's see where we're at 8:25. If we do have a break full by 8:25, we'll obviously rip it. If we're 3 or less away at 8:25, we'll stay on a little longer and rip some more boxes. I know, Dom, we have that Tyreek Hill mini out there. Jason did say he would like to play the minis, so maybe we can knock off a mini break. Let's see where we're at in the next 10 minutes, guys. Let's see where we're at in the next 10 minutes. You know what, Dom, I'll be honest with you. I've got a very similar story with my girlfriend. He's saying, laugh a lot. The first time Liz crashed in my apartment, I had puppy fart syndrome, and we still laugh about it. So you can fart in front of your significant other and not feel awkward. Apparently, that's the key to a good relationship.
It's an icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker. It is a nice icebreaker. What was your first date like? Well, he farted, but I still liked him. Are you kidding me? I love it. That is awesome, guys. That is definitely cool. Still 1-0 in that hockey game. Second period getting underway. We do have Sunday Night Baseball tonight. Luke, a battle of two of baseball's best teams. I think, I believe a rematch of the National League Championship Series from last year. Braves and Dodgers. Actually, Avalanche just scored. Right as I was saying it, I said 1-0, and I see 1-1 now on my feed in the hockey game. So 1-1 in the hockey game. Who else but Nathan McKinnon, one of the best hockey players in the world, scoring for the Avs. Just make sure you didn't have Tex-Mex earlier in the evening.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's dangerous. I don't know if you're a Taco Bell fan, Luke. I'm a Taco Bell fan, but after the fact, obviously, sometimes you like it when you're consuming it, and afterwards, not as much.
It's not as fun.
Not as fun for sure. Definitely like the T-Bell, though. We got a Taco Bell not too far here from the office. Every once in a while, after a late night working, I will stop in and get some T-Bell on the way home. 1-1, says Jason. 1-1 in that hockey game. What else would you guys like to do? What other breaks do you guys want to do? It is 8:17. 8 is my lucky number. We'll see where we're at 8:25. If we're 3 or less away, we'll stay on a little longer. Otherwise, if we're still 5 away or more on everything like we have been over the last pretty much whole show, we will call it a night at 8:25. Trust me, later at night it becomes Taco Bell. So Bob has experienced the Taco Bell.
Yeah, I didn't experience it. My time was a little bit after, but apparently at some point Taco Bell, it was like made there fresh. It wasn't like before prepared portions and whatnot.
Sure.
Is this true? Can anyone attest to this? Is it like a fever dream, or does this happen?
Yeah, I don't know. So you're saying that the food was always made fresh, but now they make more in bulk, is what you're saying?
It's just all like pre-prepared stuff
Pre-prep,
now.
right.
Where previously they'd say, "All right, here's our ground beef, and we're gonna cook it up on the spot," rather than here's a plastic bag with whatever.
Sure. Well, maybe they got too popular, and they're like, "We're just gonna make more money instead of stepping up our food quality, we'll step it down.
We're gonna trim the overhead."
We're gonna trim." I like Taco Bell though. I'll be honest. I enjoy a good Taco Bell. I would say this Taco Bell, Moe's, Chipotle, or Qdoba probably a little bit better than Taco Bell food wise, and they do make it in front of you. Not as accessible, not open as late at night, not always have a drive-through, but
I'm a bang for your buck there. Taco Bell,
it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get those $5 boxes. But I do like Chipotle, Moe's, and Qdoba. All of those are good for different reasons. So, you guys are making me hungry. You guys are making me hungry tonight. Jason liked Taco Bell's chicken quesadilla. I like the chicken quesadilla. I'm a big fan of the Chalupa and the Crunchwrap Supreme as well, Jason. Those are two of my other go-to orders at good old T-Bell. Good old T-Bell. You a Taco Bell guy, Luke?
It's not my first choice. I don't dislike it necessarily.
Sure.
A good Crunchwrap Supreme never did me any harm.
Good. So good. It's funny you say that, Luke. I feel like you wear the most random shirts that you don't even like. Do you remember that you wore a Taco Bell shirt one time?
Oh, yeah.
And my first thought was, and I don't know, I guess I didn't know you at the time as well, and I was busy, and I just didn't want to feel like bringing it up. But I was like, is he wearing a Taco Bell shirt?
Yeah, no.
Like,
I'm sponsored by them.
Okay,
No.
there you go. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Good stuff. The worst things to be sponsored by for sure. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of everything we have on the break page right now for the new folks hopping in. We are sort of on the last call here. You guys want to keep the night going, get those orders coming in. We are just 6 away on the new mini helmet series. We pulled the Ray Lewis mini, but all other headliners are out there. That series is limited to 30 boxes. Luke, the first 13 are all on the ticker, except for the ones we did do. We have a Devontae Adams Raiders flash out there, Amari Cooper Browns flash, Tyreek Hill Dolphins flash. Let me get a drink here. Warren Moon flash, Hines Ward Lunar, and Tony Dorsett Lunar. So we do have that as a double box break. So once it fills, we'll see 2 minis. We'll drop it down to a single if we do more of those breaks tonight or for tomorrow's show, whatever it may be. But the new mini helmet series is loaded with big names, a lot of good receivers. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, all 3 Pro Bowl receivers are on brand new teams. 6 spots to go there. We got 5 left in the OBJ jerseys. Odell Beckham Jr., who the series is named after, but he might not even be the best name in there. I like that Jonathan Taylor led the league in rushing yards last year. That's a guy whose value is going to go up a lot. OJ Simpson, you never get sick of seeing OJ stuff in the room. Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champ with the Cowboys. Kirk Cousins, another name we haven't pulled in the break room yet. OBJ jerseys, those are definitely pretty good as well. 5 spots to go there. We're still 5 away on the Brett Favre, 5 away there. Still haven't pulled Dak Prescott in the room. Still haven't pulled Brett Favre in the room. Still haven't pulled Marvin Harrison in the room. Ray Lewis, another name we haven't pulled in the break room. A lot of the best headliners Still out there in that Brett Favre series. 4 to go in the buzzer beater authentics. Jerome Bettis, not even a headliner in that series. Not even an and more guy. Justin Jefferson. A lot of good stuff, guys. Let's hop in and do some breaks. Suggs and Allen, first 2 jerseys pulled in that series. That's right, Jason. We actually pulled 2 headliners in that jersey series. Good headliners, obviously headliner worthy, but in my opinion, probably the 2 worst headliners in that series. Like, I'd rather have OJ, I'd rather have Jonathan Taylor, Michael Irvin, Kirk Cousins, Odell Beckham. I mean, running back, quarterback, receivers. Those are the sexy guys in memorabilia.
I would agree with that, but I'm picturing these 2 guys having them as my defensive ends. It's 2005. Everything's going all right.
You're going to win just fine with those 2 guys. Allen and T. Sizzle. Terrell Suggs. Who else wants to do a break? Would you guys like to do another break? Definitely get those spots in now. Jason is saying I would have loved that Allen myself. Jason is going to see that Terrell Suggs up and close and personal because his wife won it. First ever break. I know we referenced it earlier in the show, but Heather Amer, Luke, you'll be shipping that to the Amer household if you already haven't. I know maybe the guys didn't pick it up, probably.
Yeah, we'll get that out Monday for you guys.
Get that out Monday for you guys. So look for that, Jason, here in the next few days. That T-Sizzle jersey. 8:24, guys. 8:24. Is there any breaks you guys would like to do? What are we thinking? We don't even have a Chase Wheelspin. I was going to say we might move on to the Chase Wheelspin, Luke. Brett Favre helmets. How are we 5 spots away with it being the Chase, the Brett Favre, and the Dak Prescott still out there in that series? I don't know. I don't know how we're still 5 spots away in the Brett Favre. We've done at least one Brett Favre break pretty much every show. I do feel like it hasn't taken off how I expected it to be, but we've been consistently doing like 1 a show.
And you know, there's talking about the yin and yang earlier. It hasn't launched quite as we may have hoped, but that means there's still a lot of good names in there.
Absolutely. Jason's excited for his Ricky Williams helmet also to arrive. Jason talking about his son, Jason Jr. Who else wants to do breaks? Let me know if you guys would like to do any other breaks. I want to get this done, Luke. I want to get a break done. I'll give you guys 5 minutes, but that's it. I like to say night shows, Luke. I want to give people a solid 90 minutes to see what they want to get into. But unfortunately, Luke, if we don't fill up any breaks or get within 2 spots, I was saying 3, but things have been really slow. If we don't get down to at least 2 spots at 8:30, we're going to call it a night, unfortunately.
Hey, you know, some nights they're not going to be all crazy adventures. You know,
not every night.
You guys were along with us for the ride. We're not done quite yet, so let's see if we can make some magic happen.
We can maybe heat up here, maybe do something late here in the show. Dom, no movement on the minis, unfortunately. For some reason, I'm shocked we haven't moved on the minis. Those minis are loaded. I'll put these minis up for sure. Jason Amer saying it's been a slow weekend in general, non-pay week. So everyone's going to save up some money next week. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm a believer in positive karma. Jason Amer closed out a break, and he got himself a Sean Alexander Authentic. So if anyone else is out there watching, you guys want to close out a break, maybe you'll get some fire. This is that new mini helmet series. Those are the headliners. You're looking at them on your screen. Dom Veluso, obviously a huge Dolphins fan. That would be a sick pull for you, Dom. Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah. Warren Moon would be a great pull for our Seahawk fans. And then Devontae Adams. I would love that if I'm a Raiders fan. Personally, I love that Devontae Adams is out of the NFC North, Luke. I'm sure the Packers will still beat us, but I'm sick of seeing Devontae Adams terrorize the Bears.
You know what I love? That Austin Caldwell bought into the Brett Favre. Few slots there. So we're just 2 away on Brett Favre now.
All right, here we go. So we are going to fill up one more break, and we're going to spin the wheel. 2 spots to go Austin Caldwell. Austin Caldwell. Thank you very much, sir. Austin, you are the man. Brett Favor replica helmets. We are 2 away. We're going to hang out here. We're going to fill up the Brett Favor. And then we're going to do the Chase wheel spin. If you guys want to do other series, hop in the breaks now and do those. We're going to get that Brett Favor filled up. 2 spots to go. If you're looking for a break that's going to fill this program, if you believe in Closer Magic, Jason Amer just won with Closer Magic. Hop into the Brett Favor. So, Luke, like I said, I've done at least 2 breaks, and every show I've ever broken, we're going to make it happen.
Let's keep rolling with
I
that.
can breathe easy. 2 is ultimately the magic number. When we get down to 2, that definitely fills.
And I've got speaking of 2, we're doing these good segues again. Me and Donnie were rolling with those the other
Okay,
day.
the transitions.
Live break 2 is up for Brotherly Love.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys want to run back another Brotherly Love, we can definitely do that. Luke, I'll be honest with you. I love breaking here. I say this to people all the time. This is awesome breaking boxes. I am a night owl. I go to bed at 2 or 3 at night. So I always tell folks, keep me here as long as you want. As long as you guys are active in the chat and getting orders, I don't want to go home. I love being here past 10 o'clock. Tonight, one of my friends has an engagement party. I was just at it this afternoon, so I could go back early to that party, but I would rather do some work here. Definitely like to do some work and do some more boxes. I know we're going to fill up the Brett Favor. Not sure if we're going to do anything else beyond that.
We just did.
Oh,
Boulay, Tyler Harrington closing it out. Thank you, fellas.
Yankees Nation. That's what we needed. Those are 2 biggest Yankee fans in the room. Bob and TJ. Sweet. Sometimes patience pays off.
Of course.
Patience paying off here in the break room. Brett Favor is full. Luke is finalizing that list. If you're in that break, drop me a box number, guys. I don't want that to be the last break of the show. Do not want that to be the last break of the show. But unless we get some serious movement on the break page, likely to be our last break. I do know that Buzzer's at 4 away, but unfortunately it's been at 4 away on most of the program. So I think that's our closest breaks. Anything else really close, Luke?
I'm getting that second Brett Favor up right now, but let me take a little peek over here.
Awesome. They closed out Brett Favor, Don Beluso. Brett Favor.
Yes, currently the closest would be the buzzer beater. You are correct. 5 slots away on the OBJ jersey. That would be the next closest.
Only $25 a spot for the OBJ jerseys. Robert Reeves, William Greenway, Austin Caldwell, Robert Boulay, and Tyler Harrington. Brett Favor. Drop me a box number, folks. We got 21, 23, 26, 27, 29, 30, and 31. I think the Brett Favor is out of 40. So believe it or not, most of the remaining boxes in that series are already in the room. So decent chance we could have Dak and Favre in there. Definitely haven't seen them pulled in the room. We are going to have a wheel spin. We'll get a fresh Brett Favor up there for you guys as well. But definitely let me know on a box number. I'll give you guys about a minute here. Otherwise, I'll get the randomizer prepped to get you guys a box number. Robert, William, Austin, and Tyler. Let me know. 2 Roberts here, actually. Robert Boulay and Robert Reeves. Back of the Roberts. Come on, guys. Let me know on a box number. And let me know if we have anything else you guys want to do. Brett Favor, number 2 is up. Definitely, let's knock off some Brett Favor spots. If you guys would like to do another one, that is our chase. We likely will move on to the chase wheel spin after this break, unless we're within a few slots away on the next Brett Favor. We knock off some slots, Luke. If we're confident we can knock off another Brett Favor, we'll wait for that wheel spin. But by the time we're done with this break, if we're still 8 away, probably going to move on to the wheel spin.
We'll do what we have to do, but ideally we're going to open some more boxes here tonight.
That's right. That's the goal. You guys know we definitely are happy to open boxes as long as orders are coming in. 29 says Bob. Dom is saying Favre's in 31, but I'm not in this break, LOL. Dom, you feel very confident. Maybe get yourself a personal and test out that theory, Favre in 31. 29, thank you very much. Bobby B, 29 in the Brett Favre replica helmets. All right, we're going to go 8 times here for your divisions, guys. 8 times. Thank you very much, Austin, Bob, and Tyler, for filling up this break. We were getting desperate, Luke, and they have saved us from despair.
They just started rolling in. Now I got calluses on my fingers.
I like it. I'm staying away from reps. Got too many. Dom's got a lot of reps. Jason is saying Dorsey Levens is in 31.
It's a different prediction, but...
So, safe to say there's a Green Bay Packer in 31. Safe to say the NFC North is a good division. If Brett Favre is in 29, though, that would be Robert Reeves. Tyler Harrington, NFC South. William Greenway, NFC East. Bob Boulay, NFC West. Austin Caldwell, AFC North, AFC South. William Greenway, AFC East. And Austin Caldwell also out there in the AFC West. We got ourselves a little Brett Favre, box 29. We are going to have a Chase wheel spin. Let's see what could be in 2-9. 2-9. A lot of times, Luke, on some of those quieter nights, the big names just happen to pop out.
Tend to appear.
It's spooky. Maybe I'm wishing it into existence, but that does happen quite a bit. Okay, so this isn't necessarily one of those names, but it is a quarterback, maybe a little underappreciated quarterback. We got ourselves number 19, Bernie Kosar on the Browns Flash. 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback, 124 passing touchdowns, more than 23,000 career pass yards. He was actually a Super Bowl champ as a backup with the Cowboys. Brown star, though, Bernie Kosar. I like that big 1.9. The dude's got a big personality. I can tell because he's got that big auto. That is JSA certified, and that is Austin Caldwell. We were about to sign off for the night. Austin got 3 spots to keep that momentum going. Got himself the AFC North hit. Bernie Kosar. Very nice. Don Veluso saying, Bernie, I love that guy. His daughter did interesting films, apparently. Okay, the more you know. Kosar knows how to sign a Browns helmet. No logo to sign around it. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Nice and big. Cover up the whole helmet. Much, much better. That's actually a nice-looking helmet. I like the big signature, too. Size matters, I hear. It does. When it comes to autographs, size matters a lot, Luke, for sure.
I've heard it's how you use the helmet, what you use it for.
Okay, that's true.
Either way, we have another order rolling in.
All right, maybe we're heating up, guys. Maybe that cold start is leading to a hot night. Maybe we can transition into some breaks. Like I said, we got orders coming in. We'll keep ripping boxes, guys. Thank you very much. What do we get an order in, Luke?
In the OBJ series, we got a few slots knocked off there.
All right, let's go. OBJ jerseys.
So it's looking like we're just 2 away on that puppy.
2 away, so we'll go from what was looking like a grim show to all of a sudden doing breaks. Maybe, Luke, maybe I was right. Maybe people did think the show started at 8.
It's possible.
They might have thought that. People filter in and out of the break room. We did change those time slots. About a month ago, we were previously 8 o'clock on Sundays. We moved to 7. Maybe some folks took a break and didn't know when the show started. I know Jason and Dom know when it starts, but Bob knows. But maybe some of the other customers just didn't know it was 7 now on Sundays.
Well, we're here now either way.
We're here. We're here. There you go,
folks.
Luke is beginning to fall into the Dom Jason trap.
What?
Bob.
Yeah, I'm going to say the wrong thing there.
Yeah.
Fired.
I don't know. Their trap is very easy to fall into.
Well, they're a fun couple of guys. Glad to have them in the chat.
They are. They make the show a lot of fun. Can you imagine on a night like this? Obviously, like we have some nights in the room that are absolute fire. But every once in a while, you have a colder night, not as many orders coming in. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for them chatting with us, we would have signed off a lot earlier.
We'd have probably done
'Cause-
like tic-tac-toe or something.
Yeah, who knows? Obviously, orders are the number one thing that we like to measure personally. Like you said, as long as orders are coming in, we'll stay on longer. However, chat engagement matters too. So if you guys are with us in the chat, we'll likely be more patient with you guys because we wouldn't be here for 90 minutes if we were just talking you and I, Luke.
I don't have that much to say.
Yeah,
I'm not that interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm interesting, but maybe not that interesting. 90 minutes is a long time to talk with one person. So, absolutely.
Who won abs? All right.
A LaFlirtle for a gift card. I might do the NFL version. I don't know how you're into hockey, Luke. What is the NFL? Do you know what I'm talking about? I know Donnie likes to play those games.
The variations, the Wordle and whatnot.
What is the football one?
I don't know if I've ever played that one.
I don't typically like to play those because I like to have a fun time chatting and doing breaks, but I will definitely do a football one, maybe. Let me know what that football one is, guys.
We are now just one spot away from that OBJ jersey series filling up.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see what we got. There's Wordle. What is the Larry Bird one? Is that a basketball
I
one?
believe that's a top 75.
Oh, here's the fumble one. Okay, so we'll do the football one, the silhouette. We'll do one. All right, by popular request. I'm going to check off tight end. So this guy, Luke, is going to be either a quarterback, a running back, or a receiver. Let me put this on the randomizer. Hold on. So show the silhouette. So who do we think this is, guys? This is either a quarterback, a running back, or receiver. For some reason, Luke, I think it's DK Metcalf.
Is it because he has a huge neck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my. That's a muscular gentleman, whoever it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, DK Metcalf is a muscular
He
gentleman.
fits the bill.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Dom is saying Russell Wilson. I'm going to guess Metcalf, and Dom will go with Russell if it's not him. Conference NFC, not the West Division. Younger than 24.
Young man.
So this is the young man right here. So it's not Russell Wilson. He's older than 24, obviously. Not Russell Wilson. Bob is saying McCaffrey. McCaffrey younger than 24? I don't think
I
so.
don't believe so.
I don't think so. Christian McCaffrey, I think, is older than 24. Bob, you can look it up. Let me know if he is younger than 24. I'm happy to type it in, but I'm 95% sure McCaffrey is older than 24.
26.
26. The yellow means that it is not that. So actually, it's not a receiver, right?
Not a receiver, so
Not
quarterback
a
or running
receiver.
back?
So it's either a quarterback or a running back. It has to be in the NFC conference. So the green means that is correct. So Austin Caldwell, it would not be Josh Allen because it is an NFC player. Yellow means you're close, said Matt Salas. Is that right? I thought yellow means it's not it, but Matt is saying yellow means you're close.
I don't know all these words and these games, but what I do know,
We got a
filled up
break.
the OBJ.
All right, OBJ jerseys are filled up. So probably 20. He's got to be 22 or 23 because it's a young guy. You know, like if you're less than 24, you got to play at least 2 years in college. So somewhat like we don't have 18-year-olds in the NFL.
No.
So it's a young guy.
Is it Waddle?
Jalen Waddle. Okay, I'll try that. Oh no, it's not actually because it's the NFC, Luke.
Oh, correct.
The
right.
green means it's the right conference.
I'm learning.
You're learning. I don't play these games as much, but definitely willing to do that for you guys.
Oh, definitely.
Jason saying, I think yellow means it's offense, but not wide receiver. That's what I think too, because I think the green is the position. So it's got to be a running back or a quarterback in the NFC. Looks like a running back, the way that build is.
I would say so.
But we're going to get back to that in a second, guys. Definitely going to give you a little bit of time to do that. But let's do the break. Try Fournette at least. We'll see if it's a running back or the South. Fournette is older than 24, though. Leonard Fournette, he's been in the league for a few years. I know what you're going with, Dom, but it's got to be younger than 24, the player. Let's see. Do we have the OBJ jerseys ready? Bob is going Justin Fields.
Is he?
All right, I'm going to try that. That actually could be it. I think that could definitely be it. But it'll give us clues. All right. Well, I'm going to try Justin Fields because I can see it being Fields. Drop me a box number for the jerseys if you are in that break.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a Bears running back that's exactly 23. So we have the green because it's Chicago, the NFC North, and the age that is 23. It's not a quarterback or receiver. Bears running back, under 6'3", under 228, greater than number 1. So this is a small guy that's 23. Tariq Cohen is older than 23. Who else do the Bears have in the backfield?
Not Montgomery.
Not Montgomery. I don't think it's because Don went Montgomery, but Montgomery's older. Exactly 23. So this has got to be like a second-year player, maybe third year.
Oh.
Who did the Bears draft recently? Darrington Evans, says Bob. That's spelled right because when I type in Evans, all I see is Mike Evans. Let me see real quickly what we got on the jerseys here, guys. We got Robert Reeves, William Greenway, Henry Porter, Don Garrick, and Tyler Harrington. Drop me a box number for the OBJ jerseys. We've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9 OBJ jerseys. Could be the last break of the night, but I hope not, guys. Get those orders in to keep the night going.
Got a second one for the OBJ posted as well. Maybe you like what you see on this break. Want to hop in?
I hope so.
It's Khalil Herbert. I think he might be the other guy in the backfield right now.
Khalil Herbert. Let's try it. Oh, that could be it, Luke. Hold on, let me put this up so you guys see our guesses. Khalil Herbert is an option. Let's see. Boom!
There we go.
Luke! Very nice. Khalil Herbert. I like that. Very nicely done. TJ is going with 3. Don Veluso also went Khalil Herbert right about the same time as you. So let me get 3 off the ticker, guys. OBJ jerseys. 3 is off the ticker. Let me do a little refresher on the page, see where we're at going into this break. We're 4 away on the buzzer, 6 away on the minis, 10 on the beater box, 8 on the brotherly love stew, 8 on the Brett Favor, and 8 on the OBJ. So, Luke, if we're still at 8 spots away on the Brett Favor after this break, we are going to do the Chase wheel spin.
All right.
So, definitely have that, but I do think we can definitely fill up a break while we're doing that.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. I was about 3 seconds before him, but Facebook has a delay, says Dom. There you go.
Point to Dom.
Dom Veluso. Nicely done, brother. Nicely done. I like David Montgomery. If David Montgomery's healthy, if Khalil Herbert's getting a lot of playing time, it's probably not a good thing for the Bears, but that's just me. Montgomery, I think, probably Luke. Granted, this isn't saying much. Obviously, Fields, I think, maybe has the talent, but Montgomery is definitely the best player on the Bears offense, right?
Their best weapon, I'd say, at this point, yeah.
Yeah, without question. All right, 8 clicks on the randomizer, guys. 8 clicks. Could be the last break of the night unless we get some orders coming in. Get those orders in and keep the show going. We got Henry Porter. He is Harry Potter's cousin out there in the NFC North, trying to use his wand for some magic. We got William Greenway in the NFC South. Don Garrick, NFC East. We got William Greenway. You're also in the NFC West. Let me take the randomizer down so you guys see what I'm talking about. Henry, AFC North. AFC South, TJ, Tyler in the AFC East, and Robert Reeves out there in the AFC West. This is the OBJ jerseys. TJ looking for some closer magic. Hopefully, Luke, they like what the mic comes crashing down.
About that.
Hello. Mike is still there. Let's see what we got in OBJ, box number 3. All right. We got a pretty solid receiver from back in the day, Luke. Pretty solid receiver. How about a little Wes Chandler? Wes Chandler. Chargers great. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler, led the league in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns in 1982. A college football Hall of Famer. Love this Chargers dark blue in this case. It's not the powder blue, but the dark blue is pretty good as well. Wes Chandler. That is the AFC West. Robert Reeves. Robert had one spot in there, Luke. So he definitely made up his value on that. Wes Chandler, part of that Air Coryell offense on the Chargers back in the day. Robert, congrats. Wes Chandler, going home to you.
3rd overall pick in 78. Saints.
Okay.
A receiver, 3rd overall. You don't see that these days.
You don't see that these days. Very nice. We actually had a lot of defense get drafted early in the draft this last season, which is kind of odd given how the league is all about offense these days. So, Wes Chandler. College football Hall of Famer. So he was great in college, obviously. Where did he play his college ball? I had this written down, but I don't have it on this specific note.
At Florida, he was a Gator.
Okay.
Also born in Florida.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I bet you maybe he grew up wanting to be a Gator. Dom Veluso probably is not too happy with that. He's a Miami Hurricane fan. Dom is not very fond of the other Florida schools.
The U's more interesting.
The U was more fun. The
Bernie
U was.
Kosar was at the U.
Yeah, he was. Jim Kelly played at the U. Ed Reed,
Vinny
Ray Lewis,
Testaverde.
Vinny. I think didn't Frank Gore play there too?
Gore,
Clinton
Portis,
Portis, Edrin James.
McGahee.
The U was so great. This year's draft was terrible. Next year will be loaded. I agree, Dom. Part of Air Coryell with Joyner, Winslow, and Fouts. Dan Fouts, the quarterback. Kellen Winslow, former Mizzou Tiger, a college and a pro football Hall of Famer. As a Mizzou alum, huge fan of Kellen Winslow. Senior, not the junior who also played at Miami, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Jeremy Shockey, too.
Yeah, wow.
So many guys.
What a team.
What a team back in the day. Michael Irvin as well, Dom saying. Edge, like Edrin James, you mentioned him, Luke. And Dom is saying F the Gators. Just F them, he says. F the Gators. Fun for the Gators, right? Is that what it stands for? Nonetheless, not a huge Gator fan personally because they're actually rivals with Mizzou now in the SEC. So definitely not my favorite team. Mizzou got a big win over Florida this last season in college football. So that was fun. Yeah, we don't talk about Junior Ted Hendricks, says Don Veluso. Okay. You don't talk about Junior for the right reasons. Anyways, 3 breaks down, guys. Let's keep doing more. Let's get that buzzer filled up. 3 spots to go. I like writing that so much, I wrote it twice, Luke. Twice for Robert Reeves.
Felt smooth.
Back when the U played Notre Dame, the games were called the Catholics versus the Convicts. Obviously, I knew that. That's one of the early 30 for 30s, Luke. That's when 30 for 30 really took off when they played that one.
I just kind of it's first finding its footing.
Yes. Jason saying, love college football season. Absolutely, Jason. Definitely love college football myself. Have loved SEC football, SEC Saturdays, covering the Mizzou Tigers. Some fond memories for me. I'm actually a big college football guy, Luke. NFL, maybe slightly bigger, but I'm like a college and NFL fan. I know a lot of folks are like, I prefer this or I prefer that. I like both. They're both great.
I see how the college is entertaining. It's just so much for me to keep up with.
Yeah, there's so many teams.
So many different teams. And
so many teams.
I don't know. I like seeing the best of the best. Obviously in college, that's where they're coming from, that crop. But I don't know. Seeing the ones that get weeded out along the way.
Sure.
I want to see the guys on Sunday.
There you go. Luke wants to see the guys on Sunday. Dom saying, speaking of the Canes, they just probably got the second best QB committed today. I think he means committed. He did write commuted, so maybe he commuted to commit.
He came into town. He's going to sign some papers.
Yeah, he came into town. So there you go. Okay, that's great. Miami. I would love to see Miami Florida State, like USC, some of these powerhouse programs. Texas, speaking of powerhouse programs, Arch Manning, #1 quarterback, according to many, in the upcoming, I think 2 years from now. I think he's not going to play this season. I think it'll be like in 2024, I guess.
Okay.
Or no, 2023, because this is the 22-23 season. He is Cooper Manning's son, so he is nephews with Peyton and Eli, granddad, obviously Archie Manning. So another Manning quarterback, 4th one likely to play in the pros.
That's going to be pretty amazing. I was kind of surprised they ended up going to Texas, committing there, but hey.
That's what I thought too. Like, Peyton played at Tennessee, Eli played at Ole Miss, his dad Cooper played at Ole Miss as a receiver before getting hurt. Obviously, Alabama and Georgia were recruiting him. Like, Texas has fallen off a little bit. I was definitely surprised to see him pick in Texas. Love the season and conference championships. The bowl games are pretty lame, if you ask me, for the most part, except for the BCS games. I agree, Jason. Bowl games could be more fun, but love conference championships and college football season. Let me see what we're looking at on the break page. Still 8 away on the OBJ jerseys, 8 away on the Brett Favre replica helmets, 8 away on the Brotherly Love, 10 away on the beater box, 6 away on the minis, 4 away on the buzzer beater. So we're going to do the chase wheel spin, guys. If we're within a couple spots of something else after we're done with that, we'll stay on a little longer and rip some boxes. But we are going to move on to the chase wheel spin. Actually, Luke, you got the names in there already, or is this from the early show?
That would be from the early show.
That's the early show. All right, so I'm going to copy and paste the ones I just copied. So we got Robert Reeves, William Greenway, Austin Caldwell, Robert Boulay, and Tyler Harrington. Is it Texas or Oklahoma actually going to SEC this year? Right. I think neither this year. I think it's in a couple years for both. I don't remember the exact year, but I don't think either is going this year. I don't know, Luke. I don't know if you know or
making the move.
They're planning on making the move to the SEC in a couple of years. I don't remember the exact timeline. Pretty confident that they'll both be in the Big 12 this year. Could be wrong, though. They're giving linemen $50K a week during the season, said Dom. Texas is shelling out a ton of NAI. They will be back. So I'll look that up. Maybe you're looking it up right now, Luke. I don't know if you are. But I'm going to do the chase wheel spin. Then I'll look into that. Bob Boulay, I know, probably knows. Let us know, Bob. I think it's like 2025, I thought.
2024 targeting Oklahoma and Texas.
2024. Okay, so it wouldn't be this year. It wouldn't be next year. It would be in 2 years. Kind of what I thought.
We've got a lot of time between now and then.
Yes, they do. They definitely do. So targeting 2024, Jason. Thank you to Luke for looking that up. All right, I'm going to get you guys pulled up on the randomizer. We're going to go 8 times, 8 clicks on the randomizer. Top spot after 8. You are taking home the chase wheel spin. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's Robert Reeves after 7. 8th and final click. It's Tyler Harrington. TJ! I believe Tyler had the closer magic in the Brett Favre. He is getting rewarded with a chase wheel spin. Tyler, I'll give you about a minute, man. Give you about a minute. Just hit 8:56. I'll give you until 8:57 to let us know what number you want Luke to start on. Otherwise, we'll start on the default of 1.
Bob saying, I finished watching a 30 for 30 on ESPN called Breaking in Burr Ridge. How'd it end, Bob?
Where is that? I missed that comment. I see it. Oh, that's how. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I missed that.
I remember sitting down to do candid interviews for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Luke, you're one of the veterans here. You've been here longer than almost anyone on staff. So
a little bit, yeah. There's definitely some people who've been here a bit longer, but yeah.
2 years, right? 2 years plus.
Yep. Happy
2 years plus.
Keep it going. We got number 2.
2 for Derek Jeter. TJ's a big Yankees fan, I imagine. 2 could be for the captain. The documentary ended with Matt Salas spinning a 99. That is a fitting end. Fitting end.
Went off the air.
Matt was looking to spin the 1, but he just missed. So
all right,
let's do
see
it.
what we got here for you.
We got that short wheel spin, Luke.
A little bit. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do you a solid, really. But it's free money. It's 16.
All right, $16, TJ. We'll get that in your account. $16. Bob was thinking 44. I'm gonna get that in your account right now, TJ. Tell you what, I'm gonna get that money in your account right now in case you want to buzzer beaters on any breaks. But 16 is better than nothing. Kamen, I just thought of this. How many bottles of water tonight? Jason, three bottles of water. Luke, I told the customers the other night I stock up with water, and I don't end up drinking most of it. I drink a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one. So it was 3 waters tonight.
If you were a thief, you know, we'd know because you'd leave a water bottle behind.
What I will do. I do it quite a lot. Sweet thanks, says TJ. You're welcome, man. I appreciate that. TJ. I'm going to get that in your account right now, TJ. Gift cards. Get that in your account. What was it, 16, Luke?
Yes, correct.
16. 2 are open, 1 unopened. That's right. Yeah, I always say, like, I'm going to need more water. And once I start talking, like, it's probably good for my voice, but I just forget. I get so into talking to you guys and so into doing breaks that I just completely forget to do the rest. Tyler Harrington. All right, Tyler. That money is in your account. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second, Luke. I actually almost gave him $1,600.
That would have been
that would have been bad.
Have a Sunday night.
I meant to put the 0 for the 16, and then I typed in an extra 0. Tyler, $16. We're not giving you $1,600 as much as we would like to. That's not what's going to happen. 2 are open, 1 unopened. Ha. That's right, Jason.
Those just in case ones.
Just in case. All right, Luke. We're getting into the point where we're going to say goodnight. Unless you guys in the chat do tell us that you would like to do another break. We're not really close on anything other than the buzzer. But I'll give you guys a couple of minutes as I like to finish the show with this tradition. Best hit of the night. We've done, what, 3 boxes, Luke? I think tonight, all due respect to Bernie Kosar and Wes Chandler, pretty easy decision. Maybe you're a Bernie guy, I don't know, let me know. But I thought the hit of the night was this Sean Alexander full-size authentic Lunar.
I would have to agree with you there, yeah.
Former league MVP. He is one of the best running backs of all time. It's an authentic, it's a Seahawks Lunar. It is beautiful. Dom knows how we end the shows. Alexander, absolutely, Dom. Sean Alexander, likely the hit of the program. Let's see. Let me do a little last refresher here, guys. Still 6 away on the minis, 4 away on the buzzer. Wide open on the rest. Is that black or white inside? It's black, actually. Black inside, Jason Amer. Jason Amer, by the way, Luke, probably had the hit of the day in the early show, a Trayvon Diggs flash, and now the hit of the day in the night show, Sean Alexander Lunar. Jason's having himself a night.
Taking care of business today.
Taking care of business. I think I was giving him a hard time that maybe his sons and his wife were, kind of teaching him how to win breaks. Heather won the Terrell Suggs Friday night, and Jason's like, I'm king. I'm king. Don't forget, Kamen. You could be talking up my wife and kids, but I'm the king. He came in the room today, and he played like a king.
Made a statement.
Jason Amer. Making statements in the break room. Luke, anything else you want to add tonight? Anything else you want to add?
I'd just like to add that, I'm happy to fill in and be here with you guys, engaging in the chat. It's always a good time, and I'm sure I'll see you at some point this week once again.
Absolutely, Luke. Thank you very much again for filling in. Thank you to Matt Salas filling in the early show, our owner. We got Luke in shipping, Matt in ownership, doing different roles in the break room, stepping up. So thank you very much, guys. Jason Amer saying, good Sunday for me. Dom picked both boxes for me. So that's a new strategy for Dom and Jason, helping out with those box number calls. That's going to do it for us, guys. Any breaks that didn't fill up tonight, So the 2 slots that folks have in the new mini helmet series and the 4 slots they have in the buzzer beater, that carries over to tomorrow. Actually, I believe, I don't know if we made a final decision on this, but I believe that it would actually carry over to tomorrow at 7, because happy hour is typically only happy hour breaks, but with the programming change, we're considering maybe doing other breaks.
There's some logistics.
Yeah,
to
there's
work
some
out.
logistics to work out with the new show times, guys, but there is no noon show tomorrow. No noon show. New summer hours, 4 and 7 Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 Central Standard Time on Saturdays and Sundays. 2 shows a day, 14 shows a week. Luke, I'll be breaking, I believe, both Monday at 7 and Tuesday at 7. So you guys will see plenty more of me throughout the next couple days. Looking forward to that. Jason Amer saying, take it easy, UA fam. Great show, guys. May not have broke much, but still a good time. Thank you. Jason, I'm glad you can say that. I'm glad you felt that way. I felt the same. I thought we had good chat interaction. You know, some nights we have a lot of orders, some nights not as many, but we definitely always have a good time in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. For Luke, this is Kamen, guys. We will see you tomorrow. See ya.